Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rangga Adiyatma Ifran.
Okay, my name is Galang Satria Atmaja.
Hello guys, my name is Bintang Anugrah.
And now today, I want to explain my part of this video assignment on talking about our research and findings. Well, just for your information, we are from Group L3 and we are discussing about Japan and its security, defense and security. We choose a specific topic, which is how Japan positions themselves after or post Shinzo Abe. So why we choose Shinzo Abe? Well, because we believe that during the Shinzo Abe administration, he did something that allows Japan to be how they are today. Because just a little bit background, as we know that Japan after the World War II was getting sanctioned big time by the USA and the Allies. One of those sanctions is about restricting the Japanese exports or military activity. That is why Japan has no actual military and they only have the Japan Self-Defense Force. But we'll get to that later. So Shinzo Abe actually reinterpret the Article 9 of the Constitution of Japan that stated that war is something that shouldn't happen, and they really don't want any war, and from the land, from the sea and the sky, they don't like the war of the people of Japan. So Shinzo Abe reinterpret this constitution, the Article 9, by making some movement. The first is that he established a policy where he allowed the Japanese self-defense force to be more flexible on their job desk, on their duty. Before that, the Japanese self-defense force, or the GSDF, was only allowed to take actions when Japan is feeling under attack, when Japan are feeling threatened. But now the GSDF can now go to another nation to help that nation if Japan are willing to give them to those nations.
So let me continue the presentation. For over 70 years, Japan's international identity was defined by absolute pacifism. Through Article 9 of its constitution, its military was transformed into strictly defensive force, the GSDF, with a total ban on weapon export. However, this order underwent a tectonic shift under Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. He introduced proactive pacifism, using the weapons export ban to strategically reposition Japan on the global stage. From neo-realist perspective, this is direct adaptation to a shifting regional power balance, driven by China's military rise and North Korea's nuclear threat. Japan was forced to address a severe security dilemma. Tokyo today faces a delicate double-edged sword, normalizing its military capabilities while managing the state domestic pacifism and sorting the anxieties of neighboring ASEAN countries. Ultimately, Japan's shift is a calculated effort to strengthen its alliance with the US. Understanding this move is critical to navigating the future security landscape of the Asia Pacific.
Japan officially adopted counter-strike capabilities, coupled with a political decision to increase the defense budget to 2% of GDP. Legally, this is a fundamental shift from the traditional doctrine of Sensu-Boe, which for decades limited the Japanese military to defensive actions and banned for offensive weapons. From the perspective of constructivism, this legal evolution is a deliberate reconstruction of Japan's identity toward proactive pacifism. Japanese leaders succeeded in establishing a new legal rationality that to maintain peace today, Japan needs deterrent power and legitimate offensive capabilities. However, this change faces several challenges at two levels. Domestically, the public and legal experts resisted because they still held strong post-war anti-militaristic values, while regionally, neighbors such as China and South Korea are deeply suspicious, worried that this is a signal of Japan's resurgence of aggressive militarism.
It's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.